Frank, was there something you noticed in the first half, about how this game might have contrasted with the last couple that you played, and how much of that was you, how much was Memphis?
Well, I want to credit Memphis first. They played great. They've been playing great. They're one of the hottest teams in the league. Not having Adams out there, obviously he's a big part of what they do, but they get a little faster and a little more spread out and a little more difficult to guard in some ways. So we had trouble, getting back in transition. And, I thought this is one of those games where, we let a lot of misses at the basket affect our defensive focus. When we weren't scoring, we lost focus of what we're supposed to be doing on the defensive side, and that can't happen. Obviously that was a big reason they built a big lead.
Frank, I just wanted your vantage point of the chase down block that John Morant had on Avery Bradley, just in terms of the rarity of seeing a guy get it with two hands like that, and he didn't score 40 against you guys today, but he made his presence felt.
Yeah, that was a special play from a special player. I don't know what else there is really to say about it. I think it was clean. I didn't see any replays or anything, but he's a special player, so that was a hell of a play.
Frank, aside from LeBron, the rest of the starters were 8 for 39. What do you chalk that up to? Is it just one of those nights where guys just aren't hitting shots?
A lot of guys having a tough night all at once. And credit Memphis' defense. They're a good defensive team. They force a lot of turnovers, and they break rhythm. So we were just a little out of sync. But like you said, a number of guys having tough nights all at the same time.
Frank, we've talked a lot about Russ and kind of trying to figure out good games, bad games, and different things like that. Obviously, tonight didn't impact the game really, I would imagine, in the way that you wanted. Was it a step back tonight, just an off night? What did you kind of make of the way he played?
Yeah, he had a tough night finishing at the basket for whatever reason tonight. And, he just got to play through that. He was not alone. A lot of our team, struggled to finish, either finishing open threes on the backside or finishing, quality looks at the basket. And like I said, I feel like our group let that impact, our defensive focus and intensity, and that can't happen.
Frank, we all saw AD on the floor before the game in a brace, but looked pretty comfortable shooting. Was that the most he's done so far? And are you encouraged by where he's at in terms of the whole recovery process?
Yeah, the only thing we're saying about AD is that we'll have an update after 4 weeks, but he has been doing some shooting.
Frank, I know you've talked about you're missing some parts of your team, and you talked about, come postseason, we hope to look very different. But, the last 3 games against Memphis, a team that's just a little bit above you guys in the standings, does that feel like a little bit of a referendum on sort of the difference between those two teams right now, and is that motivating for your group to kind of get in that upper tier?
Yeah, we're motivated to be in the upper tier. We wanted to get this game and take another step, but fell short. But credit Memphis, they played really well.
Jordan?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. Hey, Coach, just wanted to ask you about, that last group, coming back from making a run, and then Austin's been playing really well, 6 for 8 today. Had a good night. Just wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, I really want to credit those 5 guys because that's a tough situation to be in. You got veteran guys that are, obviously aside from Austin, veteran guys that are, losing out on minutes, and you sit over there for the whole game. You got to get in there at crunch time, and I've seen a lot of situations where guys don't handle that well, but those guys really played the right way down the stretch, and they try to make a game of it, and make it interesting. And there's a great competitive spirit and a purity to the way that group played. So I definitely want to commend those guys.